don't even know what day it is now. Thursday. We're going again. So I went there before they had unlocked just to get started because I want to do it. I thought maybe today would be the last day, but since there was nobody around, then we had time to go through all the little knickknacks, and they still had all the phone system, electronics, security system, and we managed to figure out a deal for that, which is amazing. So it's like, yeah, the machines or the sensors that beep at the front door as you go through for the security system. All the big printers except one that they wanted to keep. All the toners, imaging units, phone system, PCs, monitors, receipt printers. Maybe there's like 12 of those or something. There's another one of those zebra printers. There's UPC, battery backup. It's the whole IT department basically. And at the moment I'm loaded up with boxes because they're really working in the warehouse in the back, trying to get all the metal shelves disassembled. So it makes sense to get those out of their way so they can carry on working. And then all the electronic stuff is piled up in the front office, so they're keeping that safe for me. But I do want to get it out of there now that I've bought it, but at the same time trying to make sure that they can operate properly in the back. Oh, and one of the machines that I got, it was, you know, those I think they're called air cushions. So when you buy something from Amazon or wherever and it's got those big bubble pillows, it actually makes those. So it's got 2 huge spools of just thin plastic, and it feeds around and inflates it and seals it up so that you can just make as many of those pods as you want for when you're shipping. And it's going to be really nice to have no consumable cost really for shipping, because we've got just more boxes, labels and packaging supplies as you can ever imagine. And sometimes we have to buy rolls of brown paper. I usually get it from the paint store to scrumple it up and put it in packages. But I've got all the consumables from the Bed Bath & Beyond gift registry system. So it includes all these thin boxes that are decorative, and it says wedding registry thing. It's got a nice pattern on the outside. And the deal was just to get everything out of the way, so it's not that I really would pick that stuff, but I thought we'll be able to use those in our store now. If somebody buys something, we can put it in the beautiful box. Or I might use it to support sports cards or whatever. Like it's easy to use that stuff, but we've kind of got like a 10-year supply now, which is absolutely nuts. But yeah, it's nice to have that bubble machine. I don't know exactly what it's worth, but maybe 700, maybe 1,000. I don't know. I've seen some that's sold on auction on eBay, but I don't really count those prices because auctions don't do so great on eBay. And there's one in sold listings. I think it's 800 bucks, maybe. I don't know. I shouldn't even say numbers because I can't remember. Maybe I'll try and find the model number while I'm making this video. Lots more labels. I thought I'd got all the labels and it was already a ton, and there was about 12 more boxes that I got now. And I got one of the metal cabinets because it's good to just bring at least one big thing or a few big things. I've also bought the lockers from the staff room. That'll probably be something that I sell. But it'll be awesome now that I've got all the electronics. Those will be really high priced eBay listings, and it'll be nice to start getting the average sale price of our eBay store up, because before I was getting like thousands and thousands of little things. You know, $10, $10, $15, but this is going to be a whole wave of 800, 600,000 type items, and the chargers and the cables might be 100 and 200, so I got to get that rolling as fast as possible. You know what? I say that all the time. Got to get that going as fast as possible. There's a lot to do. But sometimes a crazy opportunity comes up. This was just, I was going to get a few shelves to put CDs on, and because they see that I'm working diligently and helping them out and taking things away, I am buying the stuff, but just for such low prices that it's actually doing them a favor. And I think the money is probably going towards dump fees, because they had to put a lot of the stuff in dumpsters, and that is just a lot of money, so they're gonna have to use the money to do that. And I think that kind of like funds the dump fees, so that it doesn't cost them anything to do it, and then they'll get paid for having achieved the task at the end, and hopefully they'll have some money left at the end too. But yeah, now that I've got all those extra things, they also sold me like anything plastic, so like little tabs and dividers and store display things. That's just gonna be a Facebook market listing for a very long time. Like, I'm gonna have to wait, you know, I might have 2,000 of one shape of thing. If they're really flat, then that'll be awesome, because I can sell them on eBay by letter mail. But for anything that's just slightly, like a DVD thickness is as thick as you're allowed to send with letter mail. But if there's anything that's big, I'm gonna just weigh everything and figure out how to keep it under 200 grams. And I might be like, oh, a set of 5 of these can go by cheap shipping, because Canada Post has got this new expedited light shipping in Canada. Sometimes it costs about $8 to send it across the country with a tracking number, which before it might have cost $20 or $25. So if I can make listings for all these different shapes of store displays, then I can put you know, quantity 500 available, and if somebody buys 30 at a time, then that's great. They'll just all go out. But it's gonna be a long slog, but thankfully we're in this for the long haul, so it's nice to not be able to needing to be searching for items, but I'm definitely not going to be looking for anything else. Like, this was just to finish off the back room, and it turned into something that is a huge resale opportunity, so we've jumped on it. So I'm going to be going all day today, see how many trips we can fit in. Thanks for tuning in again. So these are all the brackets that they had for sale. This is the checkout area which people purchased, and then just around the corner here is the white shelves that we bought. So I've been able to set a few of those up. I cut them down to 9 feet and they fit nicely in our garage. So now we've got a mini warehouse. I hope this is not going to be too boring of a video, because I just realized it's just my face all the time. You guys want to see the actual stuff, so I'll have to remember to... What the heck is this FedEx driver doing? Imbecile. I'll have to remember to get some B-roll footage of all the items. But this load, what are we at? It's 1 p.m. and this is basically the IT department. So printers, monitors, backup batteries, the checkout, like the point of sale units at the checkouts. Yeah, receipt printers, all the cables, and it's kind of hard to tell what year it was all made. Like, to me, the screens look old because they're fat and heavy, so I think that whole system must have got put in new when Bed Bath & Beyond moved in, so I'd bet it's 15 or 20 years old. So some stuff will be good and some stuff won't be good, but the deal was to take everything, and if I have to recycle some stuff, then no worries. But there's some sealed toners for the printers. The printers seem to be locked. Like some companies just charge by the sheet, so then they have a special lock system. But somebody said my friend managed to unlock one. I don't know how they did that, but I'm assuming that they're useless printers. But like trying to buy them as if they're useless, but hopefully they're great. And I'm definitely not going to keep one because they're so expensive to run, those massive printers. Unless they're black and white, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, we've already got a printer, so hopefully you can sell that if it's not dried out or anything like that. And yeah, the computers, it's really the computers that is the main thing. So I don't know, there's different model numbers, so I'm sure some are good and some are not good, but we've got a van full of electronics, so I'm taking a risk, somewhat calculated risk. See how we do. I just have to show you these trailer skills, like the most perfect fit. 2 filing cabinets, 2 staff room locker sets, 5 little filing cabinets, and it is exact. The only thing I wish I did was flip this around so that the feet were pushing against this little gap, because I've got the filing cabinets like this, but hey, that was a lot of work to load that up by myself. So anyway, there we go. Let's go. Final load for today. And yep, we've got one more tomorrow as well. So I borrowed a little trailer from my neighbor, and we were able to get in 7 filing cabinets and 2 sets of, well, it's actually 6 sets of lockers, but sets of 3 have been bolted together, so it's like the staff lockers, and they fit really nicely into the trailer. I've got a little clip of it there, and in the car is all the little plasticky pieces. Like, I didn't super want those, but it was $100 for basically anything plastic, like not the metal shelf brackets, but all the little plastic knickknacks. And I think it pretty much filled the van. Probably 3/4 of the van is those plastic things, so I'll put those way down the priority list, but there's just a lot of it, and if I can use some at the store for the store displays, then that'll be good. Otherwise we'll just make some listings. There was a few more toner boxes left. No Nando's for me today, I don't deserve it. But what else? Oh yeah, so tomorrow I've got to disassemble the manager's office. I could skip that, but it was $100 for all the furnishings in there and all the wall coverings, and it looks pretty nice. So I think I will do that. There's even a little bench thing made out of marble slab that's included, and giant metal signs and stuff like that. I could actually use that metal sign for the store. We'll see. I think now is not the right time. After a hard day's work, it's not the right time to think if I can be bothered to take down a sign, because tomorrow I'll feel refreshed and I'll be ready to go, I know. But the other thing is, when you exit the store, or enter or exit the store, there's 2 posts either side, electronic posts that you walk between, and it sets off the security tags. So yeah, 2 of those systems are included, and I looked them up. It looks like a set of 2 sold at auction for $500, but I don't know who's really in the market for that stuff. Hopefully we can sell it, but I'm gonna disassemble them. I looked inside one just now. It was kind of bolted to the ground, so I'll have to bring the right tools for that tomorrow. Alright, thanks again for watching. Here's our cat Tiggy investigating the box fort that the kids have started to build.